Secretary, Sophie Smith. And Treasurer, Haley Case. I'd like to ask Haley and Sophie to come forward at this time.
We would like to recognize the following people on the stage. Our superintendent, Miss Sheila Mitchell. Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Bobby Murphy. Director of Student Services, Mr. Travis Harley. Director of Special Education, Miss Beth Morgan Cook. Chief Information Officer, Mr. Blake Jury. Our board members, Mr. James Sargent, Mr. Jason Collins, Miss Rose Morgan, Miss Peggy Peach, and Mr. Scott Brown. State Representative, Mr. James Tipton. Our principal, the one and only Mr. Chris Glass. Associate principals, Mr. Dustin Four, Miss Bridget Wells, and Mr. Josh White. Guidance counselors, Miss Jerry Lynn Hanks, Miss Cindy Miracle, and Miss Ashley Kays. Senior activity coordinators, Miss Erin Rohde, Miss Allison Williams, Mr. Corey Sayer, and Miss Marla Siraji. And our readers for tonight, Miss Allison Williams and Miss Sherry Searcy. We also wish to recognize the faculty from Anderson County High School, as well as faculty from any other Anderson County school. Please stand for a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Haley Case, and I'm the 2021 class treasurer. Today it is my honor to welcome my fellow classmates, families, friends, and faculty of Anderson County High School to our graduation day. I would like to thank each and every one of you who helped us get where we are today. Today is a very exciting day for us graduating seniors, considering the year that we've had. 4 short years ago, the class of 2021 walked through the doors of ACHS with one goal in mind: to make a mark on this school and leave a legacy behind when we go. We have now completed that task, and now we must make that same mark into the world when we graduate. Even though half of our senior year was taken away, that didn't stop us from making memories these last 4 years. I will always remember the memorable rap battles at lunch, the daily weather updates from Nicholas, and I still think my hearing is a little off due to how loud the Bearcat Den was. Of course, I'll miss Miss Williams' famous breakfast casserole, and I'll always remember the amazing prom we had and how the whole town came together to make it happen. There are many other things I probably left out, but I don't have the time today to say everything because, well, we need to graduate. The diploma you received today represents the hard work you have completed over the past 12 plus years. It is a time to take what we have learned and use it to make this world a better place. It is a day to thank our parents, guardians, and teachers for constantly encouraging us to keep going and never give up on our dreams. I hope that each of you are proud of what you have accomplished over the last 4 years and have made memories that will last a lifetime. And I pray today is one of those memories. Thank you for everything, class of 2021, and as always, go Bearcats.
Unfortunately, each year in this profession, we lose some great educators. As for this lady, we're going to be lucky enough to have her back for a couple of months at least next year to train a replacement for her. But she's done a wonderful job as an education teacher here at the high school, working with our past program and doing a great job for many, many years. And I've gotten to work and get close to this lady. She does an outstanding job. At this time, I would like to, for Ms. Tanya Bowman to please come forward. In sincere appreciation for her 27 years of unfailing dedication, leadership, and professionalism, do this day, May 28, 2021, honor and esteem as an exemplary educator and lifelong friend, Ms. Tanya Bowman.
At this time, the senior members of the advanced chorus will provide the special music for the evening. They are singing the song, "And Wherever You Go," by Douglas Wagner.
The Holly Warford Jr. Memorial Award is given to a student who has demonstrated good character, leadership, athletic ability, and academics. The head coaches in all sports vote for one male and one female. This year's recipients are Miss Tiffany Riley and Mr. Carson Wooldridge. Tiffany and Carson, please come forward to accept your award. So I know there's some guys that I played baseball with in the stands. This award is in honor of the late Mr. Keith Foster. Some of you guys that played baseball with me back in high school probably still have some bruises from Mr. Foster's ground balls in the gym. This award is named after a teacher who encouraged students to never give up. The recipient of this award always demonstrates a positive outlook on life, encourages others to live up to their potential, and never says, "I can't." Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring our 2021 Keith Foster Award recipient, Mr. Chris Newby. Chris, please come forward to accept your award. The last award I'm going to present this evening is the Jim Boyd Award. The Jim Boyd Athletic Academic Award is given to the student athlete with the highest grade point average who has competed in a sport for more than 1 year. This year's recipient is Bronson Sullivan. Bronson, please come forward and accept your award.
The Faculty Citizenship Award is given each year to 2 outstanding seniors, 1 girl and 1 boy, who exemplify good citizenship. The awardees are chosen by the ACHS faculty. They consistently demonstrate good judgment and leadership. These young people are outstanding students and members of this community. Their peers hold them in the highest of esteem, and their teachers don't want to let them go. These 2 young people are ideal students. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring our 2021 Faculty Citizenship Award recipients, Reagan Welch and Colin Kays. Reagan and Colin, please come forward to accept your awards. Several years ago, the administration decided to present an award to the senior student who has demonstrated the most improvement in his or her high school years with regard to academic achievement and personal character. In many ways, it is the most important award given to the senior class. This year's recipient struggled early in his high school career and has become an outstanding example of never give up. We are proud to present the Most Improved Senior Award to Calvin Murphy. Calvin, please come forward to accept your award. At this time, we would like to recognize the Advanced Kentucky Scholars. In order to earn this distinction, these students had to complete an advanced placement course in each of the following English, science, or math, and 2 advanced placement electives. In addition to these requirements, they had to earn a 2.5 or higher grade point average, earn nothing below a C on their transcript, and earn an extra credit of social studies and science beyond graduation requirements. These students literally have the highest diploma track possible at ACHS. The following students are the 2021 Advanced Kentucky Scholars. Students, please stand as I call your name. Margaret Abner, Jacob Altieri, Christopher Ball, Sarah Barger, Lauren Briner, Stephen Briscoe, Haley Bruce, Jacob Castle, Carter Connors, Kayla Conway, Sarah Cook, Joshua Cooper, Zane Drury, Zachary Edwards, Knox Garland, Luke Griffin, Lily Hagan, Dalton Hahn, Farrah Haynes, Haley Horton, Elijah Johnson, Abigail Joseph, Michelle Lopez, Jennifer Lee, Kelsey McQueen, Mackenzie Mills, Amber Montgomery, Jonathan Olmstead, Priya Patel, Mason Pierce, Courtney Pittman, Morgan Quire, Dylan Robinson, Bronson Sullivan, and Anna Williams. Let's give these students a round of applause. You may be seated. I also would be remiss if I didn't tell you to make sure you take a look at your program and look at all of the wonderful accolades these students are wearing tonight in terms of honor cords, sashes, stoles, and medals. They have worked tremendously hard these last 4 years for all sorts of academic achievements. We had a great time celebrating them last night at the drive-thru. So again, let's give all of them a round of applause for all of that.
We do have one last award this evening. This student had perfect attendance his entire school career, kindergarten through 12th grade. That does not happen very often, but this is a student who is dedicated to school and loves school. So, for his dedication to his education, his commitment to punctuality, and his 12 years of perfect attendance to Anderson County Schools, on this day of May 28, 2021, we honor Mr. Nick Briner.
Bronson Sullivan has been chosen by his fellow Distinguished Bearcats to deliver the senior address. Bronson, will you please come forward at this time?
Good evening, parents, friends, family, teachers, and most importantly, the class of 2021. Can we please get an applause for the class of 2021? Thank you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bronson Sullivan, and it is an honor to speak to all of you all today. Before I go on, I would like to address the elephant in the room. It's not Mr. Cox, it's me, because I'm wearing Lay's and an Aloha shirt to graduation. And I know Mr. Cox isn't here, but he said he's okay with me saying that about his weight. Today is the day we receive our diplomas and 220 new paths are opened. The world as we've known it for the past 4 years is ending, yet a million new memories are just beginning. First, I want to express my gratitude to the parents, guardians, administrators, and teachers for how they shaped us into who we are today. Without the support from these people and many more, we wouldn't have been as successful as we are now. Thinking back on all the memories we shared made me realize the thing I love the most about this class. How we have fun and connect regardless of what we're doing. For example, now as we sit here together after a chatty bus ride, we continue to make memories for one of the last times as a class. Transitioning into another elephant in the room, COVID-19. I want to say that I'm very thankful that we are allowed to have a somewhat normal high school graduation. COVID-19 has changed the way we lived our lives. We were just scheduling for senior classes our junior year when the pandemic took surface in the US, and since then, so many things have changed. Our transition into online learning was difficult in the beginning, especially because I was the only participant in Ms. Smith's Google Meets. Not being able to see everyone in person was a challenging experience. But our positive attitudes were shown more through our character this year, such as our pride in the Bearcat Den as we cheered on our favorite people and our Lady Bearcats for their deep run in the state tournament, or the amount of effort everyone put into making our first and last prom a magical night. We are always able to support and help each other in the most spirited way possible, and I admire that about us. Following along with our class identity, the amount of support our class has received from each other and our community throughout this difficult time of our lives is astounding, and it just shows how connected our small town is. Being able to feel the support from our community, all the businesses who helped raise money for Project Graduation, Anderson First Christian Church for allowing us to AP test in their building, and all of the supportive community members who cheered us along the whole way through. Without the support we received from our many Bearcat fans, these past 4 years wouldn't have been possible. After tonight, we will leave here and have one last celebration as a class, Project Graduation. This amazing event to be together for one last time wouldn't have been possible without our community, and we can't thank you all enough. Being able to stand here and look out onto this crowd of friends for the last time is truly one of the best parts of my senior year. And I remember the way everyone came together for one last time. Since freshman year, our class has always had the loudest screams at pep rallies, just another one of the ways that we always came together as a class. I hope we all carry that spirit and love for the school that has built us as we continue our lives as adults. I am proud of each and every one of you all, and I thank you all for being here in this moment and coming this far. As Matthew McConaughey once said, life is a series of commas, not periods. I hope you carry this knowledge of the world with you as you continue to make memories with new people throughout your life. As we leave here today, I hope that all of us cherish the time we share together and the friends we've made. Before I finish my speech, I just want to thank a few people. I want to thank my mom, dad, and my sister Kaden for always supporting me in everything I do. I love you guys. I want to also thank all the administrators for everything they do. I want to thank Ms. Vassar, Mrs. Adams, and Mr. White for an unforgettable prom, which got a lot of attention on the news. I also want to thank all of our teachers, especially my favorite teacher, Mr. Corey Sayer, even though he likes to make fun of my hair. And no, Mr. Sayer, Farrah and I are not dating, no matter how many times you ask us. Mahalo, Anderson County, or as they say in English, thank you.
At this time, would Reagan Welch and Anna Williams please come forward?
Please bow with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to be here today, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to be able to gather and have a graduation where our families and friends can attend. As we have had a senior year of unknowns, Lord, you have only been preparing us and making us stronger for the scary world we are about to step into. Inspire each student to be able to overcome the difficulties and challenges that we will face in the years to come. I pray that each graduating senior can find and flourish in their chosen path. No matter the path we are stepping into, I pray we are following your plan and not our own. Lord, surround this graduating group with the confidence to step out and to make a difference, to not follow in the footsteps of the world, but to bring light to your name and to glorify you, that each one of us can be a fire that the whole world can see. I pray that you give each senior a vision and a plan to move into our future with encouraged and hopeful hearts. The same hand that has protected us throughout our whole lives is going to be right there guiding our hearts throughout the next step. In our new journey, may we keep your greatest command, to love God and to love others. In Jesus' name, amen.
Goodbye. It's one of the simplest phrases, yet the difficulty in saying it is overpowering. How can one say goodbye to something that has been routine in their life for years? Saying goodbye means accepting what is now going to be no more, accepting the inevitable end of certain relationships that have been formed, accepting the path of maturity that we as young adults are forced to take as we enter this dynamic world. It means accepting change. Transition. I state this to explain what goodbye truly means, to emphasize the value of the word. Today, I say goodbye not based on the fact that something so wonderful is ending, but rather something beautiful is about to begin. Society has laid out the principles and expectations of each and every one of our lives, our purpose and role in this world. We are expected to know how to act as abiding citizens. We are expected to know how we want to impact the world as soon as we are considered students of a high school no more, and arguably earlier. These expectations might bring an unwanted uneasiness for some, and rightfully so. Stepping into the world, becoming a part of it, and finding yourselves are hard tasks to balance. But for some, such as myself, I am hopeful for the unknown. The idea that there is such a personalized task for an individual, over 7 billion of them in this world, amplifies my hope for a world that thrives on a uniqueness that invokes equity among all people. Looking out into this crowd of young adults who I have grown up with, faced trials with, and set a tone for my life with, I see greatness. Greatness in the support we have for one another, from making it a priority to show up to sporting events and voting extraordinary people as prom king and queen. Greatness in our ambition to not only succeed, but reserve our names for the top of our successes. As we enter into this world, saying hello to adulthood and goodbye to this high school dream, I am confident that we will leave a mark on the excellence that Anderson County High School has endowed within us, that our parents, grandparents, teachers, staff, coaches, family, and friends have endowed within us. And as I leave here today, I can only hope that through my words, you have found an inspiring light within yourselves, a light that showcases your uniqueness, reminding you how great you truly are and how purposeful your presence in this world is. To my fellow classmates, I say goodbye to your physical contribution in my life, the laughs at after-school activities, analytical discoveries within the classroom, and sentimental moments we shared this last year together. However, I will continue to say hello to your inspiring impact as individuals, as I truly believe I will continue to see your light shine within this world as 2021 graduates of Anderson County High School. In a few moments, the 2021 graduates of Anderson County High School will receive their diplomas. We respectfully ask that you hold your applause until Ms. Cersei and Ms. Williams have announced all the graduates. We and our families want to hear our names. Thank you for honoring our request.
Ms. Mitchell and members of the Board of Education, on behalf of the faculty, it is my honor and privilege to present the class of 2021 as worthy candidates to receive their high school diplomas. They have fulfilled the requirements set forth by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the Anderson County Board of Education. Would the first row please rise and assume your position at the side of the stage?
Jacob Curtis Alteri.
Lauren Haley Ballard.
Lauren Nicole Briner.
Sarah Leanne Cook.
Zachary Kenneth Edwards.
Emily Lynn Frank.
Knox Christopher Garland.
Luke Porter Griffin.
Farah Lynn Haynes.
Spencer Blair Jesse.
Elijah Joe Johnson.
Colin Christopher Kays. Gabriel Stephen Lewitt.
Michelle Page Lopez.
Mackenzie Brooke Mills.
Jonathan Casey Olmstead.
Priya Jagdu Kumar Patel.
Mason Alexander Pierce.
Morgan Lee Quire.
Jenna Marie Riley.
Dylan Isaac Robinson.
Grayson Scott Schaus.
Taylor Presley Staley.
Bronson Onofre Sullivan.
Charles Henry Thompson.
Reagan Olivia Welch.
Anna Renee Williams.
Ariel Panina Wu. Haley Brianne Abel.
Margaret Lee Abner.
Cassie Jean Adams.
Haley Brooke Atkins.
Hayden Chadwick Atkins.
Alexandria Marie Agostinelli.
Daniela Isabel Alas. Miles Levi Anderson.
Wesley Scott Ashby.
Cameron Scott Auksher.
Christopher Thomas Ball. Sarah Grace Barger.
Katrina Lynn Best.
Sarah Bianca Villa.
Rhiannon Christine Blair.
Stephen Jacob Boros.
Catherine Abigail Bowman.
Caitlin Grace Brandenburg.
Nicholas Parker Briner.
Stephen John Ray Briscoe. Madison Hayla Bergen.
Seth Matthew Campbell.
Crystal Gail Carpenter.
Quincy Michael Carpenter.
Jeffrey Allen Carson.
Tanner Jackson Carter.
Haley Campbell Case.
Zachary David Case.
Jacob Elin Castle.
Huntley Jean Chilton.
Mark Chubaruk.
Daniel Parker Clark.
Kaylee Christine Elizabeth Clark.
Landon Donovan Clark.
Kevin Isaiah Claunch.
Haley Brianne Cleveland.
Christine Renee Clifford.
Carter Mark Connors.
Kayla Marie Conway.
Mackenzie Ann Grace Conway. Joshua Kyle Cooper.
Mason Carlisle Copenhaver.
Hannah Michelle Corbin.
Griffin Gaines Covington.
Brady Ashton Cox.
Elizabeth Julia Kraft.
Allison Brooke Cummins.
Victoria Diane Cunningham.
Ashley Danielle Kurtzinger.
Kaylee Kurtzinger.
Madison Leanne Darnell.
Dalton Wayne Davis.
Dylan Wayne Davis.
Darian George Derringer.
Gracie Christine Deadman.
Alyssa De Silva.
Jocelyn Rose Douglas.
Logan McLean Dowell.
Elena Joe Drake.
Brady Wayne Driscoll.
Olivia Ann Elaine Drury.
Robert Zane Drury.
Taylor Madison Dudley.
Joseph Chandler Durier.
Mark Allen Durier.
Robert Eric Durier.
Nathan Wayne Eckles. Gabriel Connor Elliott.
Abigail Shannon Fife.
Isaiah James Fitzpatrick.
James Gage Flynn.
Shelby Day Ford. William Garrison Frazier.
Harley Nicole Fry.
Coleman Douglas Gaines. Mia Shea Garrett.
Kennedy Lee Gilchrist.
Madison Alexis Gilliam.
Logan Grant Gould.
Ryan Matthew Grzynkowicz.
Lily Annalise Hagan.
Dalton Cole Hahn.
Bryce Jackson Hanks.
Hannah Shea Harden.
Haley Kerrigan Hatchell.
Kaylin Elizabeth Hatchell.
Dallin Tanner Hawkins. Jackson Alexander Henderson.
Cameron Johnson Highland.
Luke Thomas Hawkinsmith.
Kyle Christopher Holt.
Haley Nicole Horton.
Hannah Michelle Houston.
Brady Rowe Howard. Madison Jean Hurst. Jack Wilder Isaac. Lindsay Marie Isaac. Olivia Grace Isaac. Shelby Lynn Jenkins. Zachary Lance Jewell. Floyd Nicholas Johnson. Abigail Rose Joseph. Caleb Atticus Kendrick. Jacob Wayne Kinney. Haley Nolan. Sierra Grace Kostenbader. Alicia Grace Land. Alika Nell Lewis. Mara Lynn Faith Lewis. Lane Myers Lilly. Madison Taylor Luttrell. Jennifer Solida Lee. Noah James Maples. Amaya Hope Mason. James Devin McGahee. Piper Ann McGuire. Jordan Jacob McHugh. Haley Nicole McCaig. Brianna Nicole McFerrin. Kelsey Lynn McQueen. Jared Stanley Merriweather. Amber Lane Mitchell. Kevin Lee Mitchell II. Amber Lynn Montgomery. Calvin Edward Murphy. Cole Thomas Nance. Samuel Trent Nation. Christopher Wayne Newby. Nathaniel Brooks Newton. McKenna Kaylee Nicholson. Preston John Nybert. Emma Ray Osborne. Taryn J. Owens. Caleb Matthew Pack.
Austin Noel Peevler. Matthew Thomas Phillips. Courtney Elizabeth Pittman.
Troy Timothy Ross Poe.
Deborah Lynn Pointer.
Nikki Prestonbach.
Caleb Wayne Puckett. Lauren Elizabeth Redding.
Chelsea Nicole Redmond.
Jacob Elijah Redmond.
Danae Ashton Reed.
Mallory Grace Renfro. Brian Lloyd Rhodes.
Riley Page Rhodes.
Bradley Dean Richardson.
Tiffany Joe Riley.
Madison Marianne Rippey.
Logan Allen Ritchie.
Aiden J. Robards. Cody Aaron Rodarmal.
Cleo Victoria Rohr.
Abigail Rucker.
Harrison Eugene Russell.
Aiden Eva Sadler.
Joshua Ray Salih.
Rachel Ann Satterley.
Alexis Page Sexton.
Vincent Bryce Sharp.
William Trace Shear.
Justin Shavley. David Ryan Schultz.
Bryson Lee Shuttleworth.
Jaden Richard Simpson.
Abigail Renee Sloan.
Skylar Blair Smith.
Sophie Brooke Smith.
Jackson Lee Snodgrass.
Jenna K. Sparrow.
Alex B. Spencer.
Brittany Michelle Spencer.
Cameron Alexis Stacy.
Kyle Scott Stafford.
Frank Richard Staley. Tristan Jackson Staley.
Charlie Lee Steele.
Jaden Lee Steele.
Madeline Faith Stouffer.
Michaela Page Stratton.
Ryan Bailey Stratton. Evan Tanner.
Jared Ray Tinnell. Cody Lee Tincher.
Branton James Tyndall. Noreen Grace Balance.
Raylan Shane Marin Villiers.
Austin Michael Vincent.
Jesse Lee Wainscott.
Autumn Gale Walker.
Jana Faith Walker.
Josie Danielle Walker.
Tyler Andrew Douglas Walton.
Jocelyn Lily Waltz.
Austin Blake Watts. Morgan Lynn Wells.
Toby Blake Wells.
Katie Joe Westmoreland. Kayla Meg Wilson.
Riley Hanlon Wofford. Carson Curry Wooldridge.
Gabriel Taylor Wright.
Becky Wright.
Leah Ann Zimmerman.
On behalf of Anderson County High School, I would like to thank everyone for attending this ceremony. I encourage you to attend project graduation tonight. At this time, change your tassels, because you are graduates of Anderson County High School. Everyone have a good evening.